like I care. So, I said that I'd come back in an hour. Been more than an hour. That's all right. We are putting some more seedlings in the planter boxes. So, I'm going to do it anyway. Don't need to do a live to do it, but I just thought some people like it. Some people want to come back and say hello. So my friend Deb will probably come back and say hello. So you saw me on live this morning. I was walking on the beach watching the sunrise. So I'm having some electrolytes in my water to go with my cup of tea that I've just had for breakfast. It is 11 o'clock though. It's 11 a.m. Let's put you in here. Oh, there you go. There you are. I can put you on my tripod. Let's stand you up a little bit more. Whoops, there we go. There we go. I don't have to kneel over. All right, maybe I need to stand you up a bit more. So I did do a live this morning. I came back because I'm going to do this anyway, so I thought I'd take you on the ride. If you want to watch, you can. If you don't, I don't care. It's okay. I'm Dora, like I said. My channel's a bit bits and pieces. All the adventures I take. And growing plants is an amazing adventure. So I put a disclaimer on my video. Don't follow me or subscribe to me for the do's and don'ts, because I just experiment. Life's an experiment, life's an adventure. So if you don't find me on the beach walking, hiking, traveling to new countries, because I'm trying to get to 80 countries, so I'm up to country number 63 with a question mark at it. I don't know which one that's going to be. But right now I have got planter boxes behind me. I'll show you. And they have cages on them, and I have to have these on them so the birds don't eat them. So let's show you them, hey? Take them down. So I've got ones at the behind too. So this is so that birds don't sit at the end of the planter boxes and attack them. Specifically crows. Crows love, hey, how you going, Miranda? So crows love sitting at the end of here and then, getting the worms. There's probably not many worms in the planter boxes though, just to say, because planter boxes are pretty stagnant. They're not earthed, right? But if I don't put these on them, I'll come home and all the seedlings are on the ground. They probably didn't eat anything, but all the seedlings are on the ground, downstairs. The chickens are running around with them. So yeah, that's why I have to do that. And then they've also got cages on top of them. I can show you. Whoa. They have to have cages on top of them because we have possums in our roof. And I'm speaking really quietly because they're probably above the room. I care. I'll talk normally now. So anyway, these are my planter boxes. There's a few of them behind me. And why I've got more seedlings is because this is the second or third batch this year. Second batch I've done this year. Oh, is your name Lily? No, it's Lily. Hi Lily, anyway. How are you going? So I'm Dora from Southeast Queensland. I'm Australian, so g'day mate. So these are my seedlings I got yesterday. How cool do they look? Look at that. It's like a bunch of flowers. I wonder if anyone's ever got married to seedlings. Here comes the bride, all fat and wide. Oh no, that's really bad, isn't it? But can you imagine that you're being your bouquet of flowers? I think that's pretty cool. Anyway. So yeah, so we've got a whole mixed, So I didn't actually buy these. My mum bought them for me because I met her at long story short, there's many stories, guys. If you're watching this to just, cure some boredom, perfect. I tell a lot of stories, okay? So we've got here, hi, yes, ma'am, I'm 8 years old and I'm just a kid. Oh, okay. Hi. Just like a kid. Awesome. So I was out on the weekend and I went to see a DJ and so I got home at 4:30 in the morning. So I was really tired, but I had to go meet my mum. She had to give me something. And I said to her, Mum, can you get me some seedlings from the market? And when I got to the market, she just gave me the seedlings. I said I only wanted a dozen. I have got here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I've got 17 seedlings. All mixed variety. So that's a cuz lettuce. So you know the nice cuz lettuce. I love cuz lettuce. Mixed lettuce, they're all mixed lettuces, right? These are my favourite. These are pretty. I don't actually know the names of each thing, okay? Miranda's my mum. Oh, okay, cool. So, I was saying, I started these planter pots probably in February. Probably not a great time to start them because it's hot here in Australia. But I planted them and I used them, and then some of them were still okay, but the rest of them had died. So I pulled them out. Hey, how you going, main girl? Nice to meet you here. I'm Dora. I was on Jim's page, wasn't I? Hey, so I liked your page. What was I watching and had a giggle about? The stripper. Not real strippers, but the stripper fish. And you were comparing it to a stripper. I had to have a giggle. I love that. That's so funny. Oh, thanks for liking. 2 likes. I've just started. So I just did a live this morning. So Jim normally meets me when I'm walking on the beach in the morning. So like some mornings I walk on the beach and then some mornings you don't hear from me. But yeah, part of my adventure in life is growing my own food. So I grow them in planter boxes. So I've got a few behind me, and I was just saying I had grown some already this year and I had to take some of them out, but some of them were okay. So I kept them in there for a little while longer and then I pulled them out last week. So I need to replace them. So like for example, if I get you closer, have you any interest, main girl, in growing stuff? Like I love growing my own food. I live in suburbia though. So if you have a look here, you can't see that really well, but that's dead. That was a mint basil. Have you ever heard of mint basil? I didn't know it existed. So anyway, let's pull the mint basil out. Let's put something else in here instead. So I kind of shake the soil because I want to keep the soil right. So I've got some already in here. So I'm going to pull off some of the leaves that aren't good. Like, that's no good. The chicken will eat that though. So we've got chickens growing out the backyard. You're a brown thumb. Okay, I have a disclaimer. So main girl, can I call you by your first name? I don't actually know your first name yet. So Jim, I know his channel's mainly something, and he's from Maine. And I guess you're from Maine too, but I always like to call people by their first names if I know them. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but that's fine. But yeah, oh, that one's looking really good. So I always, while I'm doing this, I take off old leaves. But while I'm here, I'm going to pull off, oh, it's Miranda. No, it's not Miranda. You're saying hello. You're Lily? Okay, I don't know. Main girl. So Miranda is the Miranda Williams, but then there's also Lily that's on her page, which is a daughter apparently. So welcome. I've never met you before, Miranda and Lily. But I also pull off some leaves because the little leaves are great for lettuces, like for your salads. So it's winter here in Australia, but I still eat salad all year round, right? I love having salad and tuna for lunches. So I pull off a few bits. This is cuz lettuce. So a pile for us. So I've got a pile for humans, and I've got a pile for the chickens, and I've got a quail at the backyard too. So it's always good to like give extra to help grow these plants faster, or like to, you know, get them to flower or get them to give more leaves. You pinch off some of the older leaves because even though they're not old. They're only been put in, I think they're about a month old. But, you know, one of the permaculture, God, look at my hair. I've got a fringe. I've got normally long hair, but I just have it on my head because it makes it easier to, you know, deal with things. But one of the permaculture rules is to grow for yourself to eat, grow for your animals, and grow to put into the earth. So like, for example, 2 ways. I mean, I can bury this as scraps, or I can give it to the chickens and the chickens will poop. So that's giving it back to the earth, right? And also for humans, you can give it away to neighbours too. So like, hey Daniel, how are you going? Happy Sunday, everyone. Yep, it's actually Monday morning here in Australia. So I'm in Australia. G'day, mate. So it is 11:14 a.m. on a Sunday morning. Sorry, Monday morning here in Australia. So I was just saying, disclaimer, don't think that I know everything. I definitely don't know everything. And, you know, this is just an experiment. Like, I try things. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I have been doing these planter pots for about the last 3 years. And, you know, I get fresh lettuce every day. Or what I normally do is I pick at the start of the week and then I make my salads for the week. So I don't have to do, like, I don't actually have to come out and do this every day. Mint basil sounds divine. Yeah, and actually mint basil is really, really nice. So there must be a slow connection, I'm thinking, because I talked about mint basil a while ago. So, sorry, main girl, did you actually say your name? Or are we just going to call you main girl? My world is night. Yeah, well, isn't it interesting? And my world right now is the middle of the day. You're multi. So your name is Lilla? Is that correct? Your name is Lilla? All right, so, and I've also got, so we've got them there. Okay, we're going to put one in here. So I like to make them a little bit colourful. Like I've got lots of greens, so I've got different kinds of mixed lettuce, but I want to put like a bit of colour, right? So let's put a bit of colour in this side. There we go. Now, my mum's given me probably way too many more seedlings than I need. So we might actually have to overfill this. Normally, one of the rules also when you're planting in planter box, and when I say rules, they're not rules. These are just things I've Googled and learned along the way, right? Is because this is the only space you have in here, you're not supposed to put too many plants in there. Otherwise, it gets a little chaotic and they're all fighting for nutrients. So every 2 weeks, you need to put nutrients back in there. So I'm all about natural, like I don't use chemicals and everything's organic, right? I have this, it's called Triple Boost. Triple Boost, it's worm, fish, seaweed, plant-based fertilizer. So there's actually no chemicals in that. All you do is put 2 capfuls in here. So what we're going to do is put 2 capfuls in it. Okay. So I'll show you what it looks like. It's like wormy colour. I don't know if anyone's had a worm farm. So worm farms is like very, yeah, mucky like. So anyway, just take my word for it. Actually, I'll show you. We'll show you, okay? Let's just show you. Put that there. All right. So apparently, if you read the instructions, 2 capfuls for this size. So it's 1 capful per litre. So I know you guys are in the Northern Hemisphere. I'm in the Southern Hemisphere. We use litres. I don't know what your measurements are. So anyway, let's go with 1 capful, 2 capfuls for this size. I'm just gonna put a little bit more there. There we go. And then I'm just going to put my shovel in there and stir it around. Put that back on the ground. It's leaking. I don't know what's happened, but my watering can has a hole in it. So I use just a cup So if you have a look, it's like brown tea. So let's give them a bit of a water. I mean, I have to water them anyway, right? So it's winter here in Australia, guys. So it's not too harshly sunny. When it's summertime, this back here, like, it gets too hot to grow things. All right. That one is done. Put that one back. Oh. I'm gonna put the cage back on top. So yeah, as I was saying before, I need to put cages on here. I have to put cages on top because we've got possums in our roof. So, hey Frenchie. Hey, I just saw you on, hey, I must have saw you with Main Girl on Jim's page. I saw your message come through. I just haven't gone and seen on your channel yet because I was quickly coming on my own live. But anyway, nice to meet you. I will get back to you, and I saw your comment, so I will go back and check out your page. But hey, nice to meet you. Frenchie, do you want to tell me a little bit about your channel? I've checked out Main Girl, who's Lilla, and she's got a bit of an adventure channel, like she loves fishing and boating. So Maine, obviously, I don't know a lot about America, but obviously Maine must have a lot of lakes. So you obviously like your water, like sports. So I love that. So Frenchie, are you into outdoor adventures too and stuff? Because I'm pretty much more about outdoor adventures too, but I like adventures of growing stuff too. God, my hair looks crazy, right? I don't care, right, guys? Sorry, it's not. My page is not about looks, guys. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. So this one looks really nice and healthy. Look at that. So we're picking some for us. And if I've got excess, I'll give it away to my neighbours. And then I'm picking some for the chickens too. So you just squeeze a little bit of them off. So I don't know if you guys like salad, but I love making a salad, a mixed salad. And then I have tuna and salad for lunch. Oh, thanks Miranda. And I think your name's Lily too, Miranda and Lily. Thanks for subscribing. So guys, I'll tell you a little bit about my channel. So Explorer Dora 80 means, Dora is my nickname. So Dora the Explorer is everywhere, right? So I've used Explorer in the Spanish terms because I used to live in Mexico. And Dora is a nickname that I got when I was backpacking around South America. So my real name is Mutiara. So let's say that again. Mutiara. Mutiara is my real name. I'm Australian. Born in Australia, born in the Brisbane Hospital. So I'm a Queenslander, but I'm half Indonesian. So my mother is, oh, why did I just put that off? My mother is Indonesian, my dad's Australian. So I'm half Indonesian. And my first name, Mutiara, means pearl. So yeah, I've never lived in Indonesia, but as an early age, I started traveling. So travel's in my blood. So 80 at the end of my handle, Explorer Dora 80, means I want to see 80 countries. So I'm up to country number 63, which is a question mark. Country number 62 was Luxembourg, and country number 61 was Samoa in the South Pacific. So I don't travel all the time. Normally today I'm working here in Australia, but I've got the day off. What I do for a living is I actually mentor young people with disabilities and to help them want to work. God, we've got, I don't know if you guys can hear that. We've got it's either an ambulance or a police. And then my partner, he's got the day off today. He's in the front yard and he's renovating. So there's lots of noise happening, okay? So that's some more stuff. All right. This one's not looking very healthy, actually, this one here. It's over here. But that's all right. I'm going to pick these ones for the chickens. So we've got chickens running around our backyard. God, these guys are so healthy. Yum. It's all right. You play Roblox and I will hear you. My miss, my old friend. So she's alive in. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to put one in here. We're going to put a cos lettuce in here, I reckon. Like for real. Okay, thank you very much. I see there were 4 likes there. That's not lovely. Thank you very much. I wouldn't recommend overfilling these guys because just because, you know, you want to make sure that they're all getting the right nutrients. But because my mum bought like 17 seedlings, I probably only have space for 6 seedlings. But anyway, here we are. So I'm going to overfill this, and it just means that I have to watch them quite regularly and give them nutrients. So it's probably good timing that I'm giving them a bit of extra nutrient today. Because every 2 weeks you're supposed to give them nutrients. Like last week I put fish pellets in there. So I'm not really due to give them any more stuff. But I am going to give them this stuff that we just made, which is triple boost. It's worm, fish, seaweed. It's plant-based, so it's organic, right? Got some edible flowers here at the end here. They haven't started flowering yet. It's a bit windy, guys. God, this lettuce is doing really well. So I'm picking a fair bit of this, guys, because we can't possibly eat all of it, right? But it's also nice when it's fresh and like little fresh young leaves are so yummy. Another pile. All right. I think I'm gonna have to put one there too. Okay, I did say, disclaimer, don't follow what I do because I do things wrong. Because it is a little bit of an experiment, guys. But I'm actually overfilling this because I'm just gonna do some maths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So technically, I only needed 6, but I need to put these in the ground. So we need to do something with them. So we're just going in here. He's good. The one I did before, I'm going to pull out again. I'm actually going to put another one in there. Why, you say? Because, as I said, I don't need that many, and my mum gave me too many. So let's blame it on her. This cos lettuce is not looking very good. The lettuce is looking quite old, and it's not old. So it's probably getting too much sun. Right. Just a little one. I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, see ya, Miranda and Lily. All right. That edible flower is looking like it's dying. That's not good. That's rocket. Some cos lettuce. Some of that's not looking very good. Let's give that to the chickens. So I've got some chickens in the backyard and a quail. And the quail will love a bit of this too. Looks like someone ate that. So even though they've got a cage over the top, sometimes things look like they've got eaten. I don't know how. But look at that. That's been eaten by something. Doesn't matter. You know, that's human nature, right? And that one's completely eaten. I don't know what happened there. All right. So let's... Like I said, don't follow me. I'm doing this really badly. I'm overfilling this. The reason why I'm doing that is because some of these are not looking very good anyway. And I don't think this cos lettuce is going to last much longer. It'll probably go to seed. So I'm going to put one next to it. Put one there too. It's actually pretty dry too. I probably should have watered them a little bit earlier. I can't wait for the edible flowers to start growing. That'll be really cool. So we'll have flowers in here, it'll look just great. And you can eat them, even better. All right, that one is done. Doesn't take long, right? Next one. Okay, we might actually pull these ones out. These are rockets and it's not looking very good. So let's just chuck the rocket out. I like rocket, but it's looking very dead. Because rocket's so good in your salads. But you know what? Let's do a social experiment. Let's see if we can get this to stay alive. Let's pull off all the old leaves. Give it a good water. Because these are edible. It's rocket. It's edible. That's edible. But it needs a bit of love. I've been a bad plant mama. I haven't watered them. It could also be because it's windy. They've got a bit wind burn, I think. I keep on walking over there because I'm putting all my salad for humans over there. And then salads for the chickens, like chicken bits over this way. So I make a big batch of salad for the whole week. And I put them in individual containers so each day I can take them to work. These will be all right. I just need to water them. Like I show you, right? These are my, whoops. See, look. Nice big stash of salad. All right. Okay, so let's put one in there. What are we going to put in there? Okay. I don't know how long this is going to last, this rocket, so that's why if I plant some stuff in here now, when the rocket dies, then these lettuces are starting to grow. So there's a method behind my madness, right? I'm not just mad. Because you shouldn't overfill these, right? Like I said, I'm not an expert at all, but you shouldn't definitely fill these because there's no nutrients going in, right? The nutrients you put in them is all they're getting. But yeah, as I said, they might not have got enough water this week. It's quite dry in here. If you put your fingers in here, it's really dry. We're going to put one more in here. That looks nice. So I love salad, guys. That's why I do this. So I have lots of mixed lettuce. I love having, you know, a full lettuce, like a full salad with like all different kinds of lettuce, mixed lettuce. All right, so now I'm going to put some water on them. They desperately need water. So because it's winter here and we've just gone through a really windy stage, I think that's what's happened. It's got too much water. Hey, it's my friend Wayne. Hello, my friend. Good day to you. How are you? I just came to watch you live and give you a thumbs up and share you to my community tab, to my friend. Oh, hello, mate. Thank you. I met your brother this morning on the live. I was at a beach. So, Wayne, I don't normally do lots of lives. Like, I only do a couple a week. But today, I've actually got the day off. So, I did a walk on the beach where I met your brother. I introduced Dave to my community. And then I came back and I'm just doing my planter pots. So, yeah, I love fresh lettuce. And it's an adventure growing them. But I've been a bad plant mother, Wayne. I probably should have watered them in this week, but I forgot. I've been a little bit busy. And when you're busy, your plants will die. And I'm also putting in some more seedlings because I had some space to put some more in. So since I've got the day off this morning, here I am. And I thought I'd do a live. Because sometimes people like to see. Anyway, there we go, done. Put it back. Oh, whoops. Probably gave too much water to that one. So this one's got coriander and some mixed lettuce. So yeah, Wayne, I love growing my own lettuce. It's just fun to do. I only live on a small block. I live in suburbia, so I don't live on a farm. But we've got chickens running around in our backyard and they eat everything that's in the ground. We do have some gardens up that they can't get into, but we're renovating at the moment. If you can hear that noise, that's my partner renovating at the front. So the fences are all down, so the chickens have the whole backyard to run around in free range. So I've got a whole pile of lettuce leaves for the chickens. So there's a lettuce leaves for the chickens, lettuce leaves for me and my salads and my partner's salad. And if I've got extra, I'll give them away to the neighbours. So yeah, but I need to fill these guys up a little bit and give them a bit of loving. Like that leaf, I'm a bit fussy, guys, like I can be. I'll give that to the chickens. It's a bit old looking. So if it's old looking, I'll actually put another seedling next to it. So probably next week or the week after, I'll pull that old one out. So there's a method behind my madness, right? There's always a method behind my madness. And I'll put one over here too. That coriander's doing really well though. Not everyone likes coriander. I'm glad to meet you again. It is healthier than I'm good planting either. Hold on. I am glad to meet you again. It is healthy. I am no good at planting either. Okay, yeah, okay. Well, you know, I've had pretty good role models. My mum lives on a farm. My dad, he's not alive with anymore, but he was really good at growing things. So I've learnt through them. But look at this. This is so this is so good. Look at this. Love coriander. So good. So Wayne, what I do is I pick a whole pile at the start of the week. I'll show you. I'll take you on my little walk over here. That's my pile that I've been picking. So I'll make some salad out of that later on. All right, so we've got one in there, one there. Pick a few more bits for our lunches. So every week you should pick a few bits and pieces off just to encourage it to grow. Like the one I just planted, I just pulled one off anyway. Some for the chickens. God, that is looking so good. All right. I might just do I put one more in there? No. How many more I've got to go? 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 more boxes and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 more seedlings. Okay, so that's enough. I know we need 4 of them. So I don't use chemicals. I'm using a natural, it's worm, fish and seaweed. You mix 1 cap to 1 litre of water. So it looks like tea. It's like worm poo and stuff. It's really good for your plants. Every 2 weeks you're supposed to put nutrients into the ground because it's not earthed, right? There you go. That's a little bit better. So Wayne, I put cages over the top of them because we've got possums in our roof. So if I don't put a top over them, they'll get eaten overnight. True story, it's happened before. Okay, this one's got kale in it, guys. Not everyone likes kale. The chickens love kale. So after I finish doing the planting, we'll take this out to the chickens. I'll show you the chickens. Hey, Mickey Blaster, how you going? Is this a plant, a spice? I don't know what plant you were talking about. Oh, the coriander? Yeah, coriander's kind of like a spice. So kale, not everyone likes kale, but I just chop that up and I put that in my salads. So I've got a different kale over here too. So kale's, so that's in my pile to take for my lunches. But the chickens love kale. So chop off a bit of the old stuff for the chickens. That's a bit old, that one. So yeah. Ooh. Guys, see that stuff on the back? That's actually an animal. That's actually not good. So it's interesting, right? Oh. Interesting. I've made a natural fertilizer. Hey, chicken explorers. I was just on your live, literally on your live. You were moving your chicken thing, I'm doing something with your chicken stuff. I'm literally pulling off some stuff for the chickens. Your chickens probably like kale too, right? And Mikey Blaster 2. Are you friends with my friend Wayne? You might be. So I've made my own natural spray against animals because I don't use chemicals. So when you get those kind of things on the bottom of your Asian greens, which I'll show you, I've got another Asian green one here too. I did this last week. I've got chili, you do chili, garlic, and you strain it. And then you dilute it with water. And then you put dishwashing detergent in there, like a natural dishwashing detergent. And you spray it on the back of your plants. Ugh. And you don't spray it in your eye because it's chili. But it's diluted, right? It won't hurt you. But you've got to dilute it because, like I told you, everything's an experiment for me, right? I didn't read instructions very well. I didn't dilute it, and guess what? The plant died because too much chili on your plants, it'll kill your plants. So I'm just spraying it on the bottom of the leaves of the kale. The lettuce, I don't know why, but they don't eat the lettuce. But they eat the actual kale or Asian greens. Crazy. So it's a bit windy here, guys. So always pick a little bit of your plants because it helps them grow a little bit faster by picking the lettuce, the little leaves. I've got some spinach here. That's not doing very well. Okay. So we need to put, I've got a plant that obviously died. So I did read that leave that in the ground because the plant, the nutrients of the root of the plant that just died is apparently good to, good. It's good nutrients. So just leave it in there. So I had a couple that I pulled out last week that were old. So that's why I'm putting some more stuff in there. If there's any dead leaves, I just take them off because you don't want to water dead leaves, right? I just give them to the chickens. Chickens love that. So I've got a pile for the humans and I've got a pile for the chickens. That's good permaculture rules, like good permaculture growing is to grow some for yourself, grow some for your chickens, and grow some for the earth. And we might put one more here too. So, chicken explorers, do you grow your own vegetables to give your chickens? Like to give them food too? We might put one there too. It's been a bit windy here in the last couple of days, so I have a feeling that the plants have got a bit too windy too. So there's such thing as wind burn. I have a feeling they've got a little wind burn. All right. There we go. All right. That one's looking okay. Whoa. All right, this one, I can probably kill a few of these ones. Okay, we've got coriander, we've got parsley. Ever heard of sorrel? Sorrel, this is the first time I've grown it. Sorrel is like it's like a I think it's a vegetable. You can stir fry it, but the baby leaves you can use on your salads. But I'm gonna pull off the old leaves and give it to the chickens, because that size, not very tasty. Look, it looks old. Yuck. But that size is okay for your lettuce, like for your salads. So I'll keep that one. There's a little bit there. So, you know, there's a few bits in here that's still quite good. So again, picking them again, because picking them makes them grow more. But you want to pull off the old leaves. So there you go. It's a few bits. But yeah, I'm pulling off all the old bits because, let's face it, that's old. I'm not going to eat that. I'll give it to the chickens though. So in my household, we use non-toxic stuff. We don't use chemicals. So even down to like deodorants, dishwashing stuff, we try to use, well, low tox stuff. So when I'm growing stuff, I'm trying not to use, you know, chemicals. Not trying, I don't use any chemicals. But I'm a bit of a hypocrite because I do drink wine. So wine does have chemicals in it, right? So, you know, I'm a half hypocrite, okay guys? I try to eat clean, but I do drink wine. I do like chocolate. So, you know, there's some things I do eat, but I try to, you know, if I'm cooking something in the yard, like our chickens are running around our backyard, they're free ranging. So I'm sure chicken explorers, they, you know, have their chickens running around their backyard. So just picks off some parsley. So guys, Wayne, normally I'm really good about introducing the channels and, you know, introducing everyone when I'm walking along the beach. But today I'm just focused on getting these plants done. So obviously you guys knock yourself out, make friends in the chat. Wayne is really good at having a chat with people. He does live streams. So I'm talking about Wayne is custom screen printing. That's Wayne. I know people's names, not their channel names, right? So I met him on a live with my friend Kathleen, and then I happened to be on his live, and he asked me to come on his live, so I actually jumped on his live, and then I met his brother Dave, and then Dave, I was walking along the beach this morning on a live, and then Dave said hello, so I introduced him to some of my friends in the community there, and so this morning, Wayne is now on my live. So, hey Wayne, how you going? Normally this is not my normal live. Like normally I'm out in the community, out doing walks or something. But this is one of my passion projects, right? And my channel is about my channel, my stuff, what I do, and this is part of what I do. So, this is basil. It's looking a bit haggardy. But it's nice to have some basil in your salads too. So pinching off a bit of basil. And it's nice to have basil in like your stir fries or your omelette. So I need to give it a bit of love. It's a bit old, this one there. I'm just going to cut that off. That doesn't look very happy. And this coriander, as you see, I like coriander. Not everyone likes coriander, right? But this coriander is looking really dead. I don't know what I've done. Actually, I know what I've done. I just didn't water it, guys. So I'm pulling off the old leaves, the coriander, hoping that this week, if I behave and water it properly, we might get a better result next week and it might look a little bit better. So sometimes you just got to cut it back. And then down the end here, I've got rocket. So this rocket was only put in 2 weeks ago. So it's looking okay. So pull off a few bits. If you're starting to think that I've got a lot of lettuce, I do. You really enjoy my channel. Well, thank you, Wayne. It's always nice when people enjoy your channel. So anyway, we might pick off a bit more of this coriander because we've got a lot of it here. And it's kind of going over into the parsley. Parsley looking a bit old there. All right, there we go. So just to show you guys, look at all, that's all I've picked so far this morning. That's for our salads this week. And obviously I'll mix other things with it, right? But that's my pile for the chickens. They're running around the backyard. I don't know if you can... Actually, I'll let you show you something, okay? Let's show you something. Let's give them a bit of food here. Let's call the chickens over. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, chick, chick. Here you go. Chick, chick, chick. There you go. There's 2 of them. Whoops. Those 2 are Sussex. They're huge, those chickens. And can I just say, they do massive poops. And there's a little grey. Oh, sorry, a little orange. Just a little orange. And there's a little grey one running around. She'll come out soon. But yeah, the white ones will attack everything. Ugh. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They are pretty chickens. I should have shown Chicken Explorers. Because they've got... So Chicken Explorers, Wayne. Whoa. So Wayne, Chicken Explorers, I know you just went and joined their channel, but they have some interesting shorts. Their roosters are so funny. Like, he does a lot of shorts with the roosters. Hilarious. He does a lot of lives too. I was just on his live this morning. He was moving something around. So yeah, you meet some interesting people on lives. That's all right. All right, so technically this is like my herbs, but because that coriander is looking like it's nearly dead, it probably doesn't hurt us to put a lettuce next to it, right? Because I've only got 1 more box to fix up and I've got 4 more lettuces to plant. So let's put one. We're just going to put one over here. There we go. Because the basil's not very good either. It's not looking very good. As I said, I've been a bad plant mama. It needs some water. So guys, give me 2 minutes. Hey, chicken explorers. You saw them. Yay, I saw you saw them. Yay. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. Talk about yourself. I just need to get some water. So guys, I only did half a wheelbarrow, half a, what do you call this thing? Watering can. So with half, I just put 1 cap of this stuff. So this is worm, fish, seaweed. So natural stuff. So I just put 1 cap, whoop, 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 into the water. Ooh. It smells, but it's not toxic, right? So I mix that up, and then we're going to put that, it looks like tea. And then we hope that our plants survive this week. Otherwise, you'll see me doing another live next week, planting some more seedlings after I killed these ones. No, I have faith, guys. I'm not going to kill them. They'll be fine. Last week was a busy week for me, right? So last week I was working, but part of my work was I went to the Brisbane show, and there were 2 days that I did like 12-hour days. So I was neglecting my plants. And then on Saturday night, I went and saw a DJ. So yeah, I was busy. No excuse though. I mean, I've killed my plants, nearly killed my plants. Anyway, they'll be right, right? They'll be right. All right. Okay, this one's got a very small little, I don't know if you can see that, a little bit of lettuce. Got some rocket. We've got some spinach. We've got some edible flowers. I've got a bit of lettuce down there. I've got another really nice looking coriander. And then we've got another little lettuce. So that's got some dead leaves, so take them off. So yeah, take the dead leaves off, because when you water your plants, you don't want to be watering dead plants, right? Like dead leaves. And oh my gosh, I've got lots of coriander, guys. So the coriander is actually from my first batch, like months ago. Hey, Timber Kitchen Garden. Hey, what an interesting Alakalalum. Hey, hello, g'day. Where are you from? I'm from Pakistan. Oh, cool. I'm not from Pakistan. I'm from Australia, but you're from Pakistan. Cool. I've never had a Pakistani friend. How are you? And it sounds like you do kitchen and gardening stuff. I love that. I'm not a gardening channel, just saying, if that's what you thought. I'm not. This is a little passion project. I like to grow my own food, but it's like a bit of an adventure for me. So I'm picking off my coriander. I mean, I can pick this fresh if I want to every time I cook something, but while I'm here, I'm just going to pick off some excess stuff and give it to my neighbours, make my own salad. But if I'm cooking something and I want a few bits of strands of stuffing, I'll go pick them. Whoa. Pick a bit of rocket. One there too. Not everyone likes rocket, not everyone likes coriander. So I have 1, 2, 3. 3 more to go in here. So that's perfect. So because we have 2 little lettuces here, that looks like this one's going to die. Okay, have faith. They might not die. Put that in there. Put you over here. There we go. And then the last one. We got them all on the ground, guys. We did it! We did it! We did it! God. I'm just going to pick that off because we could eat that already. Ready made. All right, now we need to water them. See how it's a bit windy, guys? See my hair? It's like flopping everywhere. It's actually quite windy, guys, the back here. All right. That's the last lot of planting. All right. This is the last one, but I don't need to plant anything in here, but I'm going to show you guys. This is what happens when you get animals on your plants. Daily long. I'm really sorry, but I don't speak Pakistani. How are you? I'm good. Where do you live? I'm in Australia. So g'day. So unfortunately I can't speak any Pakistani, but I was going to show you. This one's got some animals on this one. So let's take you off here. Right. See here? See all those little animals? So you need to wipe them all off. You need to get them off. They will literally eat your leaves. See this here? That's getting eaten. Because here, see they're all under there. So I'm going to pull that leaf off. Give it to the chickens. That's no good. I might be able to save these, but I actually need to do a lot of cleaning. So what I mean by cleaning is you need to literally wash them. So what we're going to do is use the water that we've got here and literally scrub them. You need to scrub them clean of all, see underneath the leaves here? Some of it's not bad, but some of it is bad. Okay, or just rip off the leaves. See there? They're called aphids. So what I do, let me just get another bit of water. All right, what we're going to do is just run our fingers all through the leaves and clean them. And then we put a spray of diluted chili and garlic on them. Chili and garlic with dishwashing detergent. So the dishwashing detergent helps stay on the leaves. So before that happened to the kale, they love kale and they love Asian greens. So see that leaf there? It's already a bit old. So I'm just going to take it off. Hey Mike, how you going? You're getting to bed soon, mate. Hey Maddie. Plants, interesting. Yeah, I know. Different kind of animals today on this live. These are like little pests. And we're pulling them off. We're cleaning the leaves. And then we'll spray some, chili and garlic on them. But they don't go on the lettuce leaves. I should touch wood. It's not a bad thing. So we're just really cleaning these off and pulling off the dead leaves. I've been a bad plant mama. Last week I was a bit busy and I forgot to water them and it was a bit windy. So consequently, some of the plants have died, nearly died, and because I have neglected them, they've also got these aphids on them. So anyway, how are you going, Mike? Hey, Mike, this morning you missed the... Oh, no, you weren't there on the live this morning, Mike. The boat, on the beach, it's literally all hacked apart. Literally. And it was getting... Today, they're hoping to get it put on a truck and taken to the dump. So they've done a good job. Ah, geez. It's even on my little spinach. Damn it. This is good timing, guys. I'm so glad. I don't know if you can see that, guys. See there? That's little aphids. They're little bugs. If you leave them there, they will eat your whole plant. They'll come good. This will come good, guys. I just need to wash it all off. I wash all the leaves, and then you spray some chili and garlic over it with dishwashing detergent, and they'll go. Or just pull them off. And the leaves that are nearly dead, I just pull them off anyway. Like, why bother trying to clean them if they're nearly dead? The chickens will eat these anyway. We might have just got them in time. This only happened 2 weeks ago, guys, and I was doing it, and they came good, and then I've neglected them again, and it's happen again. So what we're going to do is chuck that water away first. Just chuck that in the backyard. Let's water the plants first, because they really need some water. Okay, let's do this. Let's put you back in here. Put you back in there. I'm extremely cold. Why are you extremely cold, Maddie? What's going on? You're in summer. Hey, Deb, how you going? I told you I'd be back. I did say I'd be back in an hour. It's been a little while. So how's your day at work, Mike? You've been working hard. Okay. There's a little bit left in here. There we go. And then we're going to spray. This is My Dad is Super Cool. The house. Ah! Oh, you were filming today. Cool. What were you filming? So, everyone, introducing to Mike Adventure Sparks. He's my friend Mike. He's from Minnesota. So he just did some filming today. He normally films action stuff, right? He loves fishing. He loves being on the lake. So if that floats your boat, you should check him out. And we've got Deb Warwick. She doesn't actually post anything, guys. So Deb is just my friend. She's from Spring, Texas. But she's very friendly. If you befriend her in the chat, she will follow you too. So then we've got custom screen printing. He is Wayne. So Deb, you'd like Wayne. Wayne's a cool guy. Mike will like Wayne too. So Wayne, where are you from? What state are you from? He's American too. I have another YouTuber wants me to film homeless stuff around the city. I'm tired. It was too tired, too hard. Couldn't do that. Oh, okay. Sounds interesting, but like, are you filming homeless people? Because I don't know if that's a nice thing to do. So I'm spraying the underside of these plants because that's where the animals try to get to. I need to put more water in there. Who else have we got in the chat? Oh, you're from Massachusetts, of course, that's right. You were talking about Massachusetts. So I was on Wayne's channel on yesterday. So Wayne does he does screen printing, guys. He does screen printing the old style, guys. So he helps a lot of people by screen printing their shirts. So maybe one day I'll get a shirt that says, Dora, let's go. Let's go. Who knows? But Wayne does a lot of live streaming, and he's all about connections. He likes to introduce people, shout people out. I jumped on his page yesterday, and I got introduced to a few people that follow him, and his brother. And then his brother was on my live this morning, and then I've got Wayne on my live today. So how cool is that? And then this morning I actually had a little bit earlier, I had Lilla from Maine Adventures, Maine Girl, I think, Maine Girl, who she was named. So I met her on a live. When I had breakfast this morning, I was watching a live. My friend Mainly Off Grid, I think it's called. His name's Jim. So I was on his live listening, and I made a few friends there. And then they came over to watch me here. And they probably just watched this and went, what the hell is she doing? Like, I thought she was an adventure channel. It doesn't matter, guys. My channel's a bit of everything. And then we've got Maddie. So Maddie is my friend. She's from, I think you're from Iowa, aren't you, Maddie? So Maddie, Mike's from Minnesota. Mainly Italian. Yeah, he came over too. But there was another channel that I was watching called Mainly Off Grid. That's Mainly Italian. I met on your channel too. They introduced themselves on a couple of my videos, so that was nice. So guys, it's really important that even if I do lives, right? Oh, that's right, you're from Arizona. So let me finish introducing Maddie. So Maddie is lovely. I love Maddie. Maddie does a lot of diamond art, and she loves ducks. So her handle used to be Maddie Duck Lover, or Maddie Duck Queen. Maddie Duck Queen. And she and I love animals. So this morning she was on my live, and we were looking at pelicans. Oakley, Aussie, oi. You've got a new diamond art. What is it, Maddie? So hey, Oakley, how you going? Maddie? So Oakley, you're obviously Aussie, right? I think I've met you before at another live somewhere. All right, so I've sprayed that. We've watered that. So let me show you what we're working with, guys. what we got here? I've got a new diamond. You've got flying ducks and flowers. As I said, Maddie loves ducks. I'll even add another love in there. She loves ducks. And she loves animals. Deb is my friend from Spring Taxes, but she doesn't actually post content, guys. She's just a subscriber. And if you talk to her nicely, she'll subscribe to you. But yeah, she's my friend. I love Deb. And Deb's been a bit unwell lately. So we always want to send her a bit of extra love. So guys, this is what we're working with, right? We've got the cages on top because we've got possums. So the Asian greens now, hopefully they'll survive. Got a bit of mixed lettuce and coriander. That's my coriander, basil. No, we've got parsley, basil, yeah. We've got kale in here, edible flowers, some mixed lettuce in the back there. Lots of mixed lettuce. That's a nice view, isn't it? Yep, Maddie, we love Deborah. Hey, Mainly. So mainly off grid. I was just talking about you, Jim. So Jim is mainly off grid. And I was just saying that I was on his live when I was having breakfast and I made some friends. And I made friends with mainly girl. And then she was just on the live a little while ago. So I was just saying that, you know, even though you do lives, it's good to support other lives. Because I don't know if it's the same with you, Jim. So he's appreciating me joining him on a live. So isn't this nice? So I've got Wayne. So mainly off grid is my friend Wayne. Sorry, mainly off grid is Jim. Jim is from, I don't know, but he lives in a really cool place. He had a lake next to his, like a stream next to where he was living, and that's where he was doing a live. It was amazing. It was so tranquil, and they're just having a chat. He's a good bloke. He likes a drink or two. So I caught him, I think, on his Friday night, and him and his mates were drinking beer. And they were daring him that if he got to 50 likes. So I'm at 18 likes now. So please, guys, if you can like my live, that'd be nice too. But they were daring Jim that if he got to 50 likes, that he would start his Lambo up. And his Lambo is a tractor, a red tractor. And yes, he got to 50 likes and he drove that tractor. It was very funny. So yeah, mainly off grid. I've became friends from lives. He's made friends with my friend Susan, who does off-grid kind of homesteading here in Australia. But yeah, I live in suburbia, but this is my way of, being off-grid. Like, I grow my own food. I don't eat all my own food, obviously, but I try to grow my own. So yeah, to show you. So there's my little lettuces. They're all nicely watered now. Some of them are nearly dead, but we watered them again, remember? So they're all right. But whoops, that is my pile that I just picked of mixed lettuces, coriander, parsley, all that stuff, all that good stuff in there was all from that there. And then I've got all this to give to the chickens. So what we're going to do, watch this. Chick, 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 chick. 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 They can't hear because my partner's renovating out the front. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, chick, there we go. Chick, 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 chick. They come running. Yeah, Maddie, I knew you'd like these chickens. So look a little grey. She's a little one. So the two big ones, they're called Sussex. They're massive and they do the biggest poops you've ever seen in your life. I swear you think I've got a dog. Oh, right, let's go. So what I'm trying to say, this is almost pile that I'm going to give to the chickens later, but we'll give some more to the chickens. Here we go. Ready? They'll think it's Christmas, right? Chick, 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 chick. There you go. So we've got one little quail in there. So I'm going to take you down and show you quail in a second. Oh. But what we have to do first, we've got to put these back on, okay? So what I'm kind of trying to say to guys is that you don't need a lot of space. Like I have a backyard, but my chickens are running around at the moment and because we're renovating this house. So our gardens are all open. So the chickens just eat everything. So I'm just showing you that I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 planter pots. And each week I can pick a whole harvest of plants. So, you know, I mean, obviously I do go buy stuff from, you know, a market and the grocery store, but you can grow your own food if you want to. And if you want it organic, like I like, you can. And like, you know, just I showed you, we've got some bugs on them and we just use chili and garlic and dishwashing spray. And if you keep on looking after them, you don't have to use chemicals. Just saying, chemicals are bad. But anyway, that's my ethos in life. But anyway, what was I going to do? I need to do this. Hold on. So you stay there for a second. I need to put these guardrails back up. Why I do this is because A, we've got possums, and then also we've got crows that sit at the end here and they try to get into the plants. They're crazy. So yeah, you guys are all enjoying having a chat to each other, which is great. Right. Now, the crows can't get in, the birds can't get in, and the possum, it just sits on top and it can chew through, but it can't get too much. So, yeah, so it's annoying, but you know, I can't shoot the possum, and I can't shoot the crows, because I wouldn't do that, right? And you're not allowed to do that, right? I was talking to Jim on his page before because I did a live yesterday and I was showing people kangaroos. So Deb was on the live, and yeah, we were talking about how, you know, everyone loves kangaroos, especially if you're an outsider looking in. You're like, oh, these kangaroos are so cute, but they actually are really bad for people's properties. So, like for example, my mum lives on a farm. She's an off-grid liver, so that's why I like off-grid pages, because I'm all about off-grid living. Like if I lived in, I live in suburbia, right? Like there's someone living right next door, right? And then there's someone living behind and next to us. So like we only live on 500 square meters, so it's not a big, big block of land. But we have lemons, we have orange tree. There's an orange tree there. We have an avocado tree. I'm going to take you to the backyard in a second, okay? So you get to see that. But we grow a lot of stuff on our property. And it's because we like, if you like to grow things, you don't even have to have a big farm. You can do that on a little block of land too. So that's, I mean, as I said, I'm not a planting channel, but I love, love, love growing my own plants. And it's a bit of an adventure. So anyway, so do you guys want to go look at the chickens and the quail and give them some stuff? Get a scarecrow. I've tried that too. It doesn't work. I've tried to do like, you put CDs and the CDs reflect. That doesn't work either. Have you tried a pinwheel? My trees are coming back. I don't know what a pinwheel is. Okay, so yes, Deb. Yes, I knew Maddie would love to see this. So anyway, let me just take you off here. Okay. All right, we're taking you off that. We've got all these little bits of lettuce and stuff here. Oops, that's me. So let's just get all this here. Let's take this downstairs, right? Okay. All right. All right, we're going to leave my little fluffy unicorns here. Okay, so like I said, we're renovating this house. My partner Diego is also off today. So today's Sunday here, not Sunday, it's Monday here in Australia. I normally work today, but I've got the day off because my client was sick. But my partner Diego is off today and he's renovating our house. And look, these chickens have come up to say hello. Hello. Look at them, they're already coming close. All right, let's see if we can, watch this guys. Let's see if we can hand feed our chickens. Come on. Go on. Come on, little orange. There you go. Okay, they love. Okay, chick, here. Come on. There you go. Come on, get it. They normally love kale. Come on. Get it. There you go. Take it because the white one will take it. Oh, go on, there you go. If you don't take it, they'll take it for you. All right, let's go look at quail, okay? Okay. Little quail. Chick. No, you guys, go away. All right, let's get down here. Where is she? Quail. Come on, where are you? God, where is she? Oh, there she is. Oh my gosh, she's right in front of me. Hello, darling. Hey, little girl. Listen to her sound. Hello. Hey, little girl. Okay, let's give her some food. She'll eat lettuce. Sometimes. Sometimes she doesn't though. Come on, little girl. Here. Come on. Here. Oh, she's a bit shy, guys, okay? So we'll just put a little greens in here for her. Here. Hey, little girl. You guys can hear her sound? She's so cute. Say hello. You went to a country concert. Cool. Oh, hello, darling. She just ran away. Look at her. Unfortunately, we can't let her out because she'd get attacked by the chickens. And the crows would attack her. But yeah, she wouldn't survive, guys. I don't like to have animals in cages, but we have to do that for her own sake. She normally gives us eggs, but it's winter time at the moment. So in winter, they don't give us eggs. Oh, all right. Now we have another quail. No, sorry, another animal. Let me just get some nice stuff here for... Okay. Come over. I'm going to say hello to... Unfortunately, I can't get in here at the moment. As I said, we're doing a whole lot of construction, right, guys? Diego will move this. Oh, actually, I might be able to get in here. Here. Oh, I can't get in there. See in here, we've got a black chicken. She's blind. Unfortunately, these guys attacked her. They jumped on her. It was so mean. You guys are meanies. I can't get in there, guys. So, actually, you know what we'll do? I've normally got somewhere... Okay, what we're going to do is just going to chuck this on the ground. Even though she's blind, she will find these. Chick. She's beautiful though, guys. It's a bit hard for you guys to see because... Hey, babe. Oh. She's laid an egg. Her eggs are like nearly blue. Oh, there's 2 eggs down there. There's 2 eggs down there. I don't know if you can see that, guys. But she's beautiful. She's black. Unfortunately, the camera's trying to catch the... It's a bit hard. Oh, here we go. She's gonna go. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, the food, get the food. Look on the ground, look on the ground. Look on the ground. Oh, she's so beautiful, guys. Okay, let me see. I can see here. Come here. Hey little grey. Okay. See her? Can you see her? She's so beautiful. Get it, get it, get it. Yes, she got it. You got it. Good girl. So yeah, because she's blind, we have to keep her in here, away from the other chickens. But isn't she beautiful? She's absolutely gorgeous. Look at I don't know if you can see that, but she's got green in her feathers. She's black, but there's green in her feathers. She's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But she's blind. So anyway, that's why she has to live in this cage, because these guys jumped on her back and scared her. All right, so let me show you our yard. It's, like I said, it's an absolute mess, guys, at the moment, guys. Like a real mess. So these are banana trees. We had a whole lot of banana trees here, but we cut them all down and they keep on growing. So this is actually getting, this whole house, this chicken house, is getting moved into here. Because this house is getting moved over. This house is getting moved over this way. So there's a whole lot of stuff happening with this house, guys. So a bit of lots of renovations. Anyway, let me show you at the back here, because you don't actually have to have a lot of land, guys. So this is our little chicken, our barbecue. So my partner's a bit of a doomsday prepper, because what happens if the electricity turns off? What if we can't get gas? How do we cook? So we can cook. We also need wood, but we have wood piles in places. But yeah, we come out here, have our fire, cook our dinner on here. It's great. It was custom made. It's awesome. Gives a really good heat. Okay, so these guys, these are beautiful. These are nasturtiums. So I'm going to pick some of these. Anyone heard of nasturtiums? So these are edible flowers, guys. You can pick that and you can eat that. You can stir fry them. But the leaves, the chickens have been eating these leaves, right? Oh, there's bees. See little bees, Mr. Bee? Hey, Mr. B. Okay, I should probably go put shoes on, guys. See these ones here, little baby leaves? You pick these leaves off because these are edible leaves. They taste like pepper. They're very peppery, but the leaves you can eat. You can stir fry the big leaves if you want to too. You can make, you know, like how you make, you know, what's that? You wrap things in, like wrap meat in there and you steam them. But yeah, chickens love these. Okay, guys, just give me a second. I'm going to put you up for a second. I need to go get shoes on because I'm allergic to bees. I love being barefoot in the backyard because it's really good for grounding, right? But I'm allergic to bees, and if I get bitten by bees, I have to give myself an epi shot. So anyway, so I need shoes. It's like about to be spring, so the animals are everywhere. All right. Yeah, because like it's winter here, but it's going to be spring like in about a week's time. So spring is when all the bees come out. So I love bees. We used to have honey, like bees in our backyard. We used to have hives, but I got bitten and I ended up in hospital. It's shitty, really shitty. I hate being allergic to bees, but they're not going to hurt me, as in like they wouldn't intentionally try to hurt me, but if I step on them, that would be a thing. So all these, look at the different colours. So you've got orange, you've got yellow, you've got red. But again, this is just free food. They just grow. I never planted them. I never planted them. I once upon a time, but now they just grow everywhere. That's a tomato. I need to water that. It's pretty bad. This is a weed. Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. Look at that. That is a weed. I need to pull that out. Oh, my gosh. That has got massive spikes on it. That's a mulberry tree. We moved this guy. He was over there. And we moved him to here. And then we had some more pups grow. And they're just, bananas grow crazy. This used to be a massive mulberry tree. We cut it back and it's growing again. All right, let's get in here and see if we can get some more little leaves. Hello, Mr. B. Okay, I've just got to be careful. Bees won't intentionally hurt you, right? But again, I've just got to be a little bit careful because I don't really want to go to hospital. This is a avocado tree. We've never had an avocado yet, but anyway, the chickens are now going to follow me. This here used to be all closed off, and it used to be like we used to put veggie patches in here, but at the moment it's just growing feral, so the chickens can go anywhere they want. Oh, that's pineapple. Love picking fresh pineapple. You're allergic to grass, Maddie? Yeah, look, bees don't intentionally hurt you. I got one stuck in my hair and it bit me in the neck. That's why. All right. Oh, actually, that's where I'm going to look. I bet you need to get some, we've got 2 eggs in there, but I can't get them out because of that scaffolding. There we go. I'll fix that up in a second. So this used to be a really cool house, but it's kind of deteriorated. So Diego's a carpenter / builder, so he'll fix this all up. All right, so we'll eventually have, these aren't connected yet. We literally just got a new roof. Our roof was actually an asbestos roof. And if you have an asbestos roof, you don't want to get water off your roof. So we've had the tanks ready. They're all kind of cemented in, but we needed a new roof. So yeah, asbestos roofs are not good. They're full of very bad chemicals. And yeah, you don't want to collect water off an asbestos roof. So anyway, we just got a new roof just in the last month. So that's been exciting. Okay, what else can I show you? Chilies. You like chilies? Okay. So here are bird's eye chilies. Now, I didn't plant this bird's eye chili here. I planted that one there, and then it's seeded over here. So bird's eye chilies are really good. Really good. And the chickens, look, here, watch this. Here. Chickens don't actually have a heat sensor. They can eat chili. So normally this is closed up, but again, things are just not what they are anymore. That's a lemon tree. It's a lemon maya. And I cannot wait to get some lemons. We just had to prune that all the way back. It got a disease. So we had to completely prune it back. And this is my choco vine, which is going crazy. So these are chocos, guys. But these are old ones. They grow like that and then you plant them. But yeah, this will come good again. that's another job I need to do. I need to probably pull out all the old ones. I've got to say, guys, gardening is hard work, okay? Just saying. Like, these are all chilies that I need to pull off. I've got so many chilies in my fridge. You can put them in your freezer and then you have fresh chili all the time. So I'm going to pull these all off and then have to give them to my neighbours because we can't have, there's a lot of chili here, guys. Just showing you, like, I planted this one, but then that one grew over there. So yeah, this is free chili. Now these are wicking beds. They don't look very good at the moment, guys. Like I said, the chickens have come in here and chickens are good for that. They'll eat all your weeds. Lemongrass, it probably needs to be watered. These are wicking beds. I don't know if you've ever heard of wicking beds. Basically, there's sand down the bottom and there's a water reservoir. So you fill these up with water and the water comes up. So you don't actually have to water them. So they're really good for summertime. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So in summertime, we'll put vegetables in here. But right now we can't do anything. The chickens come in here, they jump in here. That's sage. That's pineapple sage. So I'm going to peel a bit of this off too. That's really good in your salads. So you can eat the leaves. And it smells like, oh my gosh. It smells like pineapple, guys. It smells so good. Okay. That's called sweet lip. There's normally an angel sitting here and a little crystal, but the chickens just keep on pushing it over. That was given to me. I got the cutting from my girlfriend Esther. You know how I talk about mental health a lot. Anyway, that's from her garden. She loved that plant. That's a nasturtium. Lots more nasturtiums. Pineapples. Mint. I love mint. Mint in your salad is so good. Mint grows like crazy. So, got to be careful. But mint in salad is so good. So are you kind of getting the picture, guys, that, you don't need a lot of room to grow stuff. I mean, obviously, if you lived in an apartment, it's a bit different. That's an orange tree that just literally got cut back. So we haven't had many oranges this year. Now, funny story, guys. That's our next door neighbour's yard. They're all our tomatoes. I'm about to take you out the front. Our tomatoes have just gone nuts everywhere. Oh, God, it's gone into their yard. So I need to get into his yard and pull that all out because he'll get really upset about that. But, yeah, the tomatoes have gone nuts. Wait till you see my front yard, right, guys? In here, look at the chickens there. Look at them. God, they're big, those things, aren't they? All right. What else I want to show you? Oh, let me show you all the tomatoes. So there's going to be lots of noise at the front here because my partner is renovating. So I'm probably going to finish off the live really soon. We've got lots of pineapples. That's dandelion. So I can pick some of that dandelion leaves. Oh, they're really good for your dandelion leaves. Put them in your salads. Lots of really good stuff out of them. Oh, our neighbour's also renovating, so there's lots of noise. All right. Look at all the tomatoes. There's chilies, there's a guava tree there, there's a lime tree there, basil. Tomatoes. This has just been all cleaned up a bit. That's a basil, Thai basil. So you can put that in your salads too, the little leaves. The bees love this. Pineapple. Yeah, this has just been cleaned up. That'll go crazy again soon. All right, let me show you another thing. So this side here, we didn't plant one of these. This is just all tomatoes, guys. And yeah, there's tomatoes everywhere. And then in amongst here is, oh gosh, see here? That is a wild raspberry. But see down here? Just gotta be careful. God damn. Oh, there we go. Oops. Just pulled off. There we go. Oh, there's some more here. Oops. We're going to have so many tomatoes, it's not funny, right? Ouch. Ah, far out. And I'm just literally hooked up by a tree. Oh. Oh. Damn it. All right. All right. So, in here, we've got lots of tomatoes. Oh my gosh, there's so many tomatoes, guys. Oh. Oops. Yeah, raspberries are great, Maddie. Let me find a raspberry for you. They're so good. Okay. There are wild raspberries here. I've just got to be careful. You don't want to get stabbed by the raspberry. Where is the raspberry? See, that's going to turn into raspberries just here. So they're baby raspberries. They need lots of sun. That's raspberry. Right this minute, Maddie, I can't show you any wild raspberries, but there are here. Some days I pick them and they're so good, fresh lime, fresh raspberries. God, and then in the middle here, we've got a mulberry tree about to grow. And there's also a passion fruit in the back there too. And then we have the chickens. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, chick, chick. So they're just, yeah, they're just always waiting for food. Hey, chick, 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 chick. Hey, see you, Mike. Oh, I'm glad, Mike, you've made some friends, and Wayne, you've made some friends. Love that. I will tell Maddie, I'll tell Diego you said hello, okay? But yeah, it's a bit hard to get in there. This is the problem, guys. This is the issue. Because there's wild raspberries. They're sharp. They've got sharp claws. See? Wild raspberries, that's sharp. So if I stick my hand in there, I'm likely to get stabbed. That is a weed. But, see, that's all a weed. But you want to pull that out by the root. Otherwise, it just, yeah, that's weed. But yeah, it's a bit of an issue because there's just too many tomatoes. Like when we get tomatoes over there, how am I going to get them? I need to put a whole suit on so I don't get stabbed by the spikes of these guys. So, you know, Diego basically said you need to pull out all the tomatoes and just leave a couple of them in there. So live, I might do that. That'll be like you'll just watch me get stabbed by all the wild raspberries. Because I've got to say, I'd rather raspberries than tomatoes. I love, love, love raspberries. So give me a like if you want me to see, or tell me that if you want to see that live of me getting stabbed by raspberries and me pulling out pretty much most of the tomatoes, because you can't physically eat this many tomatoes. It's too many. But yeah, see this here? That's going to turn into a raspberry. But yeah, they got stabbed. They're very, very, yeah, they got thorns. But that's a wild raspberry. Anyway, that's the yard. Like I said, we haven't got a huge yard, but it's enough, right? And that's just a few things we've picked to go with our stuff on the deck. All right, let's go back around. Go back around. Like these days that I have days off, like 3 days technically, I should really be getting in the garden and getting a lot of stuff done, because even though we have a small yard, there's so much to do, right? Another thing I do is I pick up poo. See that there? Let me show you what I do. This might look gross, guys, but look, that's chicken poop. Put it in there, and I'm compost my own manure. Let me see if I can find any more poo. This already this morning, so like, you know, if you've got dogs, you've got to pick up their poo. So me, I'm walking around the yard looking for chicken poop. That's the black rooster. I mean, sorry, not black rooster. You're not allowed to have black roosters. That's our black chicken, Blackie, making lots of noise. Can't believe on a live I'm literally picking up poop. I'm keeping it real, guys. All right. Now, I need to put this rest of this stuff on the ground for the chickens so they can scratch into it. Chick, 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 chick. We'll put it over here. There you go. Get in on it. There you go. I'll start scratching into that. That was from our planter pots. See, and I'll start scratching into it. Unfortunately, the two white ones are like big bullies. They just eat everything, right? So don't laugh, Wayne. I actually have a bee suit because, like I said, we have bees normally. But right now, in our yard, not really, because, like I said, I got bitten by a bee. I ended up having to go to the hospital. So it's probably not a good idea to have them in our yard. But that's one of the... I don't know where the rest of it is, somewhere else, but we've got a beehive up at my mum's house in Mullaney. What are they called? They're not the traditional bees hives. What do you call them? Hey, babe. Babe. Huh? Hey, babe, what are our beehives called? Flow hives. Oh, yeah, flow hives. So, Wayne, are you into bees? Like, do you know much about bees? So, traditional way of bees is like, you know, when you pull the, I don't know what you call them, middles out where all the honey is, and you got to spin them. But flow hives are a different technology where basically you put a turnkey in there and then you put a bottle underneath and you turn it and the honey comes out. So it's a lot easier. You don't have to wear bee suits, but you still should have a bee suit just in case. So anyway, we do actually have two bee suits. But I think I still get stabbed. Like if I went through the front garden trying to pull out like the tomato bushes, I think I'll get stabbed. And I don't think the beehive suit's that thick. Plus it's really hot. I don't bother them. It's a good idea, don't bother them. So let me show you something else, guys. Like I said, everything's an experiment for me, right? See this here, guys? These are chocos. You can cut these off and stir fry them. So I just let them grow. Like, let's let them there. The chickens will eat them, or watch this, guys. We'll go feed the chickens, right? The chicken will eat this. Watch this. Chick, chick, chick. Chick, chick, chick. Here, chick, chick, chick. Chick, chick, chick. Go on. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle. Go on, get in there. Oh, there you go. No, not the actual choco vine, doofus. Eat the leaves. Eat the leaves. Oh my goodness. God, you're silly. She's beautiful, isn't she? If I leave that there, I'll come back later on, they'll eat that. So there was a few weeks ago, I was doing lives where I was showing you what you do with these chocos. That's old. You wouldn't eat that now. That's too old. But you can grow that. Just chuck it in the ground and grow it. So I'm slightly obsessed with chocos. Chocos are amazing. So as soon as my choco vine gets growing again, after this live, I think I might... Gosh, why? Little Blackie is making lots of noise. What's going on, buddy? What's going on? Let's see what's going on. We can't get in there, but we'll see here. What's going on, little girl? Hey, Blackie. What's going on? What are you making lots of noise for? I know, she'd love to come out, but I'd love to let her out. But these chickens just jump on her. It's so sad, eh? They're bloody bullies, these things. Look at them. They're just looking at her. You're a big bully. Big bully. So, yeah, maybe after this live, I need to come out in the garden and do some gardening. There's lots to do, right? You know, even though I don't live on property, there's so much to do. And I'm just hoping that I didn't leave my plants. You know how I left, I was picking all those vegetables out on the back of your deck? I'm just hoping that no animal just came and tried to get them all. Okay, hold on, we're back up on the deck. So let's pull all this off and to show you what I've pulled out of the garden today. There you go. And that was just from one little episode. Anyway, let me sit down here. God, it's hard work, you know, working on the land. Anyway, I don't know who's left there. Custom screen printing, Wayne, I reckon you're still there. Mike's gone, I think. Deb, good night. So she's dead. Maybe Deb's still there. Maddie. So anyway, I think I'm going to finish up, guys. As I said, it is now 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I've probably been talking way too long. Oh, I needed that, guys. That was electrolytes I was just drinking. because, you know, because I've been walking on the beach in the morning, you need to put the electrolytes, you know, back into your body that you sweat out. And when you drink water, you know, that depletes your system. So anyway, I think I'm going to go. Dora, just relax now. Yeah, I know, but like, I'll be working tomorrow, and then before you know it, my poor like, look at me, look what I'm looking at right now. That's my choco vine. It is looking really bad. I need to chop the hell out of that. So yeah, I'm not going to bother doing a live, guys. I'm just going to do it myself and chop it back out. The next time you see that, hopefully that looks a little bit better. And that will give us lots and lots of chocos. So yeah, I just wanted to, you know, show you that you know, you don't have to have a lot of land. You can, you know, live in suburbia. You can have the best of both worlds. You can have animals. You can, you know, have your own fresh vegetables. I know you need to buy other stuff, but you know, you can do these things. And what we sometimes have fresh oranges, fresh lemons, limes, pineapples. It's pretty cool. Anyway, it's like it's an adventure. That's what, you know, like my channel's all about adventure. Though, you know, my channel's about, you know, traveling to, you know, 80 countries. But in between traveling to 80 countries, you've got to have adventures, right? You can't always be traveling. But yeah, life's an adventure. And, you know, do things that are interesting in your life. And yeah, I show you guys. If you like them, you'll stick around. If you don't, you know, you won't watch that live. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Like this morning, you know, I said I attract different people. Like some people, you know, like to watch me on the beach, you know, watching the sunrise, or from walking in the afternoon, watching the sunset, or hiking. Excellent. Join me. But, you know, you want to see me plant up my seedlings, join me. Yeah, so anyway, people watch what they want to watch. So anyway, nice that you hung around, Wayne. Appreciate you. Deb, always love to, you know, to have a chat with you. Deb, it is now your night time, so I hope you have a nice sleep. Yeah, well, nice. It was nice to, yeah, catch you on my live, you know, Wayne, where I catch you on your live, Wayne, your lives. And obviously we had Jim before from Mainly Off-Grid Living. So I was on his live this morning, and now he jumped on mine. So it's nice, and you meet other people. Like, for example, I tend not to make a lot of new subs on my own lives. I normally make more friends when I go to other people's lives. I don't know why that is, but yeah, just is. And if I post videos, then I get, you know, more subs kind of thing. I just haven't been posting videos this month. But anyway, good night, girl. See you tomorrow. See you, Deb. What's tomorrow? Tuesday. I might not see you tomorrow just because it's my Tuesday. But anyway, we'll see. But anyway, see you guys. Bye.